On Tuesday, March 24th, the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community USA Central Jersey chapter conducted a Muhammad Messenger of Peace conference. The event was hosted at the state's Rutgers University. It attracted about 250 people from around the area. In light of all the recent tragic events that have been carried out in the name of Islam, the organizers wanted to highlight the true and peaceful message of Islam. The program began after dinner with a recitation from the Holy Quran, the holy book of Muslims. Imam Azhar Hanif from the Ahmadiyya Muslim community welcomed the guests.
This is an event where we want to not talk so much about ISIS and Al-Qaeda and Taliban and the war somewhere halfway around the world. We want to talk to each other as to how we can better understand, better learn from each other, not to condemn, but to collaborate and cooperate to make a better world.
Next, certain aspects from the life of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, were highlighted.
Now the question is, where did this tolerance come from? Why did he not retaliate with violence against these attacks? It was because he had a mission and he believed in that mission. And that was, he came for one purpose, and that was to help every person get to know and learn to love God the Creator.
The keynote address was delivered by Haris Zafar, who spoke about Islam and blasphemy.
And due to the severe reactions of some Muslims, it's often been misunderstood that Islam prohibits freedom, whether it's speech, freedom of religion, freedom of conscience, which is a cornerstone of a free society. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was the greatest of all adherents of the Sharia, or the law, that was revealed to him. And we don't need to go any further than his own life for irrefutable evidence that this no worldly punishment for speech is allowed. The protection of religious freedom is deeply rooted in Islamic teachings. Not only is compulsion in religion forbidden, but freedom for all people to practice their faith is in fact protected in Islam due to the teachings of this Prophet Muhammad.
State Senator Bob Smith was also in attendance and addressed the attendees.
And Muslims are being misportrayed, in my view. You all know that you are peace-loving people who want to raise your kids properly and lead good, solid lives. A Muslim constituent of mine said, "What can I do to mold the view of the community toward my Muslim community?" What I would say to them is, you want to be involved. Yes, you want to maintain your heritage and you want to have your relationships with your families and friends, but it's very important for members of the Muslim community to be involved in the even wider communities.
After the formal presentations, a question and answer session took place where members of the audience had an opportunity to ask questions of the presenters. The evening concluded with comments from the president of the local chapter, Dr. Mir Sharif Ahmed, who thanked all those who attended the conference. Asked what they thought of the conference, many audience members commented about the great work done by the Ahmadiyya Muslim community in putting together this event.
And before the event, I didn't really have much of an opinion. I mean, I personally am not much of a religious person, but I thought it was a very nice, kind of really uplifting presentation, really nice event. And it doesn't matter what background you came from, everyone needs to see this because everyone has the same opinions and feelings about each other.
I knew very little about the Prophet Muhammad before this, so it was a great learning experience for me.
I mean, I'm interested in learning more about Islam and more about what it's about. Like, other than what I see on the news that kind of twist it, makes it seem like something horrible or something evil, you know? I want to learn more about the true message that you guys are trying to share with the world.
This event where we can talk about the life of the Prophet Muhammad is so incredibly critical. We see examples of ISIS, of Muslims in different countries, in Pakistan, Sudan, Saudi Arabia, acting in such a nefarious way that people are questioning what's our motivation. You know, what's inspiring Muslims to act in such a nefarious, such a vile manner at times? Who is this man? What did he stand for? Did he show patience and forgiveness to those that vilified him, or did he silence them? Did he put an end to their lives? People who wanted to abandon the faith or spoke in a nefarious way, did he silence them?
Did he come in with attacks like what we saw in Charlie Hebdo? Or did he say, all right, go ahead and keep talking. I'm here. I'm going to stand here. I'm going to defend my faith. So that's the practical example of how do we not only defend freedom of religion, defend freedom of speech, call for love and affection and forgiveness, but do so in a manner that honors his life, because that's exactly what he did. So here we came to talk about the man who was Muhammad and how he was separate from all of these fanatics and how he's the solution to ending their reign of terror.
Similar events are being organized in the over 70 chapters throughout the United States, educating people about the true teachings of Islam and its founder Muhammad, peace be upon him. Sania Ahmed, MTA News.